Hello. All right. All right, Lee, are you ready?
Yeah, pretty much.
Have you started?
Yeah, I have. There's no one watching my stream though, so
You're like unmuted and talking to the 0 people that are there.
I'm like not talking
Wow.
anyway because no one's there, so I'm not talking.
Hello everyone. I'm waiting for the YouTube chat to connect on my stream widget. Cuz right now it's just showing Twitch chat. Hello.
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 There's nobody
How
in
do
my
you
stream right now, so
Usually you're
That's
the
not
one
the
who has
point,
more
Lee.
people. I'm
yeah,
surprised.
usually.
You have
but,
more
like,
active talkers, chatters.
Usually I do, yeah.
But welcome.
I need to start
Hello,
setting up like
hello.
random stream days for me.
Here, wait.
I need to start drawing more.
Guys, I needed to. Hi, Lee. Hi, Vuel. Welcome.
You're
How do
not
you
on your
pronounce? Is it
game.
Shine
The other reason why
X's?
people, the reason why people
Welcome.
aren't in your stream right now is because you don't have a consistent schedule.
Yeah, I know.
People don't know
Yeah,
when you go
neither of
live,
us
and also
do.
you just said
Yay.
that it was like, oh, I don't want to ping anyone for the streams. Like that's also why.
I'm lazy. I don't feel like.
Oh wait, it's connected on YouTube. Okay, we got everything connected. That's good.
Hi, chat.
Yeah.
You guys want to hop on my stream? You guys should abandon size.
Oh my goodness.
You
Yeah,
guys should
leave
join
me.
Let me switch to just chatting on my end.
But welcome. How are we all doing? I actually don't have any like updates to make for once. Surprisingly, I'm still working on the video. Less than 10 minutes left to edit, so
About time.
should be done
About
soon.
time.
Oh my goodness, yeah, I know. It's been way too long. How long? Like over 8 months. Hello, Goob. Welcome.
Hi, Goob. Although, actually, why am I so quiet? Hold on. Is there a way I can like?
Are you quiet on my end?
I'm like quiet on like my mic, so I have to scream into my mic for it to like actually pick me up.
Do you have your mic turned down in OBS?
I have my mic not turned down on OBS, but I have it. Hold on. Let me.
Maybe turn your gain up a bit.
Yeah, but if I do that, then you can like hear me breathing on my mic. So
then put noise suppression on it.
But I don't want
Have
to.
you not done that? Okay, that's your fault then.
This guy's just lazy.
Yeah,
just don't
you're
wanna.
doing good. That's good. That's good. I know it's a little later than I usually stream. I don't know. I kind of made the last minute decision to stream today. I need to make a consistent schedule too. Oh
Yeah,
my goodness.
they would make things so much easier, you know?
Okay, to be
Yeah.
fair, I also have a job now, so
Yeah, work around it.
Work.
hey,
What's
this
work? I
the
don't know what that
schedule
is.
shifts every week. It's hard to be consistent if it's always different.
Then there's a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It sucks.
Oh well.
All right.
Let me turn on the light. I can't see.
You can't see. That's so unfortunate. I'm not turning on my light. It's too bright.
Depending on how late it goes, I will suddenly disappear. I mean, I'll let you know, but that's because I'm like actually out of the house having to pick up someone.
Oh my goodness.
Valid. All
Imagine
right.
having a life. No, you're a mod. You
Yeah.
have to make sure that you're here every single time.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to ping my stream team. Hold on.
Oh my goodness. Lee's not doing his job. You're really
As per
bad at this,
usual.
Lee. All right. Okay. That's no announcements, so I guess we'll get right into, or after Lee's finished doing whatever he needs to, we can get right into playing. All right. So we're gonna do something similar to what we did last stream, but instead of looking at our creative test worlds, we're gonna look at our old survival and hardcore worlds. So it's gonna be, I will say, for the first like half, pretty underwhelming. There's not a whole lot going on, but as we get further along and I get better at the game, then you get to see more and more stuff that we've done. Bazinga. True.
Bazinga.
Yes, it's time for you to get better at Destiny 2 and play that more. Yeah.
Oh my
Oh my gosh,
goodness.
guys, what if I start streaming Destiny 2?
I'm not
No.
streaming that.
No.
I am not streaming Destiny 2. That's not happening.
I was like a new player as a new light.
Yuck.
Bro ain't even new
All right.
anymore.
Guys, let's document the new light experience.
Oh,
Goodness.
Oh,
Are you ready, Lee?
brother.
Are you ready?
I've been ready. I'm waiting for your invite.
Okay, fine. So we'll ignore all the old world names. I wasn't good at naming these back like 5 years ago. But you can see we're starting in
Offensive.
1.14 at 1.14.4. I'm going to open all of these in 1.20.1. It shouldn't break anything, at least not anything important. So, but this is the very first, because like I don't have access to like my first worlds, because those are back on my parents' computer way back in their house, or probably deleted. So this is the first world I made on my own computer. Here, let's go over to spawn. Actually, let me invite Lee. Lee, you've definitely not played on this world.
I've never played on this world, genuinely.
Yeah. Lee's
I've
never.
actually not-
The first few
Okay,
worlds.
let me-
First few worlds are gonna be solo worlds. Lee can just be on here to explore.
Okay. So I crashed.
Oh, that's nice.
I don't know what happened.
Like
but-
that.
Yeah, just like that. Let me go back to chatting while I'm fixing this because apparently I just straight up crashed.
That's kind of fun.
Bro just decided to explode, I guess.
But yeah, this was one of the very first worlds that I played on. You can see my inventory situation has never been better. But I started this world because I was rewatching an old Minecraft Let's Play series. Way back in the day, I used to watch Monkey Farm and their Minecraft Let's Play, and so this world was heavily inspired by them. And if you've seen the really old Minecraft Let's Play, the circular base is very, very iconic. So yeah, this was heavily inspired by them. I wanted to. Yeah, it's a little laggy. Gotta
I'm
let
crying.
everything load in. But yeah, this was one of my first worlds, and I immediately went to trying to build a really big base. So we get like all of this under here. Here's our failed enchantment area. There's like 3 bookshelves.
Yeah, I've never been here. Like actually.
Down here in the middle, we sink a little faster.
Where are you?
We can see where my nether portal is.
Oh,
Now
you're
the
here.
reason you didn't know I changed my avatar, I updated it a while ago. It's been a hot minute. Where are you, Lee?
I'm like right outside of that glass base.
Oh, you're way over there. Okay, yeah. So the reason I stopped this world is because I was trying to record a time lapse of me building this house over here, which is why it's half finished, is because I never got to actually finishing it. Because halfway through I realized I wanted some glowstone. So I went to the nether and immediately proceeded to jump into lava, and I lost all my stuff. So
Oh my gosh.
I was very frustrated, and so I just quit the world, which is why everything's just half finished.
I love how.
So yeah, that's kind of a running theme through a lot of my older worlds, is I would play until I died and then I would give up. So like
That's
you can
kind of
see
just what
I'm
hardcore is for.
yeah. Well, not even like this was back even when I was playing just regular survival. I would just be too upset that I died and had to go get my stuff back that I would just not play anymore. But yeah, you can see we got to day 40 on this world and then I gave up. That's
who's we?
kind of a trend. Well, I got to day 40
Ooh,
and
we
then
kinda
I
clocked you
gave up. Here, wait,
there.
I got this.
Ooh.
No, leave me alone. No.
I gotta kill this guy. Watch out, come back. There we go. All right, next world. It's 2 a.m. for you? All right, go to bed. Go sleep. Oh my goodness. See ya. All right, okay. Hardcore world. I think this is... I don't even remember. This was one of probably the least significant ones. Because there's... I left out a lot of failed hardcore worlds where I didn't even make it past day 1. Because if I included those, the list would probably triple. So... I'm not sure what's on this world. I've kind of forgot, to be honest. I know what's on most of the other ones. This one, I don't remember. It's really old, though. And it's also apparently freezing my game. Yay.
I'm gonna listen to my songs that are on repeat.
I wonder what could possibly be on your repeat. Is my game crashing? Dang, is it not wanting me to... Is it not wanting me to play on this?
Maybe if we don't
This is
listen
kind
to
of
this
sad.
Oh, Lee, I remember you joined. You were listening to a song. I don't remember. I remember what it was.
There, give me 1 second.
It was that one song from Arcane Season 2 that you were listening with me.
Yeah.
On repeat, no less.
I'm gonna close out of the game because it's crashing.
I like how Candy is just significantly tinier. on your,
There's no room. I need to
I know,
like figure
it's
out a
just
better way
funny.
to have other people on stream.
You could just scale me down at the same size as Candy. You can know that, right?
No, because like then you'd be tiny too. Dude, why is my game frozen? I
the
can't even
same-
Alt F4 out of it.
Okay. Well, I don't know what I'm supposed to do then while I'm waiting for you.
Give me a second. I got this. I got
Low
this.
key, open up Roblox.
Open up Roblox and just start playing random
Okay,
Roblox
maybe
games while I'm waiting.
afterwards.
Afterwards,
Why is it just...
We're gonna hop on back on D2.
Oh my
Who's
goodness.
we, buddy?
I mean,
There
we
we
both
go.
you and me, Lee. We're getting back
Okay.
on.
Nuts. He has to focus on editing anyways. You're kind of right.
Exactly.
yeah.
Also, besides, like, what would he even do with us?
Die a million
I could like
times.
say hi. I'll just
could
let
show
you
off
guys
his
do everything.
Titan.
You guys can carry me.
Show up and look pretty.
Show up and look pretty, I guess. Yeah.
I'm reopening the game because I crashed. This is so sad.
Great start to the stream.
Yeah, always good. Did it even like
Hello, KK.
reading world data? Okay. Oh, we made it past 10% this time. Is it gonna load?
Nah.
Okay, once it loads in, then I'll switch it over. Okay, Lee, I'm not gonna have you join this one because I'm dead in
Okay.
hardcore, so...
Okay.
Or you can if you want. You're just gonna stand there, though.
I probably will join, and I'm just not gonna do anything.
Here, so let's see if you can find my base, because you'll probably spawn a good bit away.
Oh, imagine I die. I already see it.
Where are you? I don't see you. Oh,
Yeah, I already
there's
see it.
Lee, way over there. So, this was like this was like the very first hardcore world ever that I made it past the first night. Because
Where are you?
unfortunately, I'm really bad at the game. It's in spectator mode. I'm like flying
Where?
above you. So take
Where's
a
your
left.
base?
No. Go along the coastline. There's a giant ravine cave. But
Where?
keep going forward.
What?
Look at this. There's a lot of Lee that you don't go across the river. You
is
stay
this?
back on the. Okay, Lee's not listening.
Where
Anyways,
are you going?
back when I first was attempting to do hardcore, 9 times out of 10, I would not survive the first night. So this was like the one time that I actually did survive the first night. And so, I made like a mine.
Oh.
I'm
like bringing all the
found
mobs
so
along.
much stuff. I existed for 17 days and then I died. I'm not even sure how I died.
Didn't you die to like a creeper exploding?
Most likely. Like 9 times out of 10, I died to creepers in hardcore. That's the cave basically. I know there's like nothing there, but like let's look and see. I mean, like I had some stuff.
I'm gonna sleep so I can.
Yeah. You being the only Twitch viewer. Don't worry. It's been so long since I last streamed. All of my viewership has just completely disappeared. But you know what? It's
Yeah.
okay. So yeah. Not much here. Mostly just kind of significant for being the first time I survived past like day 1.
There's like a couple of pigs and cows over here.
Yeah, this was my food source that I didn't
Was
even
this
really
it?
get finished. Yeah, that's it.
That's it? That's actually it?
Yep. Like I said, it gets
Okay.
more impressive the longer we go through playing. So just wait. Like this one, the 1.16.5 is already a big step up. I remember this. So let's get this loaded in. Is it gonna freeze again? Why does it do this? Your first hardcore world sadly got deleted. Honestly, my true very first hardcore world, I have no idea where that thing is. I don't even know if I would remember or recognize it if I found it. Because I probably played on hardcore like way back when I was using my parents' PC to play. But I just would not remember. Dude, why
I'm
does it
just-
keep doing
Why is it
this?
frozen?
It just, I don't know. Am I going to have to like force close out of it every single time?
You might have
Here.
to, unfortunately.
Okay. Apparently, it hates having to read new worlds. So
Okay, hold on.
we're gonna force close it, reopen it. And hopefully it works. Because if not, then it shouldn't struggle that bad, at least not with the newer versions, I'm hoping. Because if I have to do this each time, I'm going to get like a little annoyed.
I'm waiting.
I know you're waiting. I have to get the worlds loaded in. It's like, it's not my fault.
Do I talk about how I'm stuck?
We gotta open pensive up.
Oh my god. Guys.
There we go. I swear, might just have to actually do that every single time. Okay. Where do I spawn in?
What am I supposed to do, guys?
I know I'm in creative, but that's because I was flying around to check out the old worlds. Day 25. Ooh. Here, let's invite Lee, get him in here.
Let me in.
I think you weren't on this world. I think this was with my brother.
Yeah, I was not in this world. This is a survival world, not a hardcore one. Where are you?
Well, we've had survival worlds before.
Yeah, but
where are you actually? I'm at X500 Z600. So
I'm at 1178.26. You're like so far away. I'm at 0.
Here, I'm gonna teleport
Just
Lee.
yeah.
Oh wait, I didn't turn on cheats. Here, I'm gonna reopen the world with cheats so that you can just teleport to me.
I'm getting.
Also, as you can see, I kind of was messing around with updates while playing on the world, so we've got like a lot of really weird chunk errors
Let me in.
around the place. Yeah. Here, let's TP you to me. There you go. Good morning.
What? Hold on. I think
Hi, Mia.
something is wrong with my. Oh, what the heck?
But
Something's
yeah.
wrong. I can't type out anything in my chat for some reason. Like I'm trying to.
Huh. That's kind of weird.
I can't leave my inventory until I press E. What the heck? There's something wrong with my.
Try leaving the world and rejoining.
Oh, there we go. Okay, I think it
okay.
was holding Alt for some reason.
Yeah, this was way back. Whoa. What happened?
Lee's dead.
His whole stream just like crashed.
Really? Oh.
Do you see his stream? Everything's just like the loading icon for all the reactive stuff. Ooh. Well, while Lee's dealing with that, this was a world with one of my younger brothers. And so we actually got like decently far, I'd say, for 25 days. We have our enchanting setup right here. You know, we have furnaces, bunch of stuff. I terraformed this whole mound right here. It used to like connect all the way up here and stick out really far. This was back before the lighting updates for mob spawning, so torch spam is real. This is something I didn't realize until I was checking out the world earlier, but I dug out this 3x3 tunnel. Hi, Lee.
Hello? I
This
don't know what happened.
here, wait. I'll wait until Lee gets back on so I can show him. We'll look at the tunnel later. First, I'll show you the iron golem farm and the monster spawner. So there's like our base area, you know, not a lot done, only 25 days. So what am I doing today? We're looking at old survival worlds back from like 1.16. So
Okay.
old
I have no idea what
stuff.
happened with my stream though. Like genuinely something broke.
So we've got the classic, you know, big T mob spawner design. That's, you know, my attempt at decorating. And as you'll see, my ability to build will get better and better as we go along. So yeah, you know, we have this thing. Still works pretty well for what it is, you know. Mob farm, free drops, yada yada. Getting the villagers from that village all the way up here was a huge pain. I'm not gonna lie. I don't ever like working with villagers. Also, I'm not even sure this iron golem farm even works anymore. This was a really old design. So, give you creative. Okay, fine. Yeah, we're looking at old survival worlds. That's kind of it for this world. Out over the ocean. But yeah, like I said, chunk errors. For some reason, like right here, there's just a line of chunk errors. And I don't know why. I don't remember why that happened. But hey, I mean, it happened, I guess. All right. Oh, Lee, come here. Where are you? You still in the village?
No. Where are you? Okay, or
Come here.
Forcibly teleport me without my consent.
So, I want you to check this out. And this was without a beacon and like basically unenchanted diamond tools.
Why would you do all that?
So let's see. The starting coordinate is Z 567. Let's fly all the way down to the end of this tunnel. So we started at 567.
How are you slower?
I don't know. But so we started at 567. And we're
Why would you do all this?
still going. So I basically dug a 3x3 tunnel for over 500 blocks for no reason at all.
But why?
I don't know. I didn't even realize it was this long until like earlier when I hopped on the world to like check
But
out.
Why?
That's a great question. And like if we get back here, you can see I even mined out like sections of the rooms over on the side. So it's not even like all straight out. It's just a whole bunch for no reason. And then over here, I started a different one, and then I decided I was just gonna try and blow it up with TNT. So yeah, that's kind of it for this world. When are we making a new hardcore video? I'm on the last 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes left to edit, so hopefully soon. And then I'm gonna make sure that the next episode doesn't take nearly as long as this one.
Yeah, no kidding.
For real.
Right, yeah. All right, okay. Next world, which is... So this is like, I took a break from hardcore for like 2 years or so, a really long time. And then...
Oh my gosh, this is Oomp's music.
I think this was around the time that I met Lee, is when I started up this next world. And I'm not going to have you join this one because it'll take like 2 seconds. But because I basically died instantly. It's doing it again. Hello? Dude, what is with this? And like, This is like 1.17 too. It's like not even that old. Man. Okay. Give me a second. Wow.
Yeah, Simon,
This is
people yearn
going
for hardcore.
so I know everyone's waiting for the next episode. It's almost done. I'm on it. I promise. Like literally either today or tomorrow I'm uploading a handful of previews to Patreon because I've got a lot of stuff for it done. So if you've got the if you're one of the people that got the free YouTube membership last stream, you'll get some stuff to watch for the new episode. So that's fun. Okay.
I like that the only active person on my stream right now is just Candy and Sai.
Yup.
Hey, at least
Yum.
you're getting that watch time up.
Yeah, I got that too. You know what? You
What
guys have to watch an
happened? You like
ad.
disappeared.
I disappeared off the face of the planet. So no.
No, like
I
a
just didn't feel
second
like streaming
ago.
as much anymore. Oh, for that?
No, when
That
like
was just
everything
because-
crashed.
I don't know, like my remote controller like started messing up. I don't know what it was doing, but it was
Oh.
like preventing it, like closed everything for some reason.
All right. So this is actually at almost the world from the thumbnail. You'll see that it looks very similar, and that's because I started this world and I only got to day 17, but I also, got a lot of stuff done, mined out a lot. In all the 17 days, I got a pretty good start until I was over here, tending to my cows and I got blown up by a creeper. So
I'm surprised they're so obedient. They just stay there.
my goodness. Well, I'm not loaded in, so they technically can't move anymore. Or no, they can. Why aren't these moving then? I don't know. That's kind of weird. Anyways, I was upset because I thought I had a great start. I had a nether portal, had an enchanting table, had a whole bunch of stuff. Just a good start that was kind of wasted. So what I did is I recreated the same exact world with the same exact seed so I could do it again.
Of course.
Dude, this is like I was not gonna open all the worlds so that I could show the order of updates, but now I'm kind of regretting that. Because now every time I have to like force close Minecraft and it's kind of annoying me. All right. Let me
At this point, it's just to listen to Sai and my music choice.
In a second,
reason.
I'm pulling up the world that you can join. Let me catch
is
up
goof.
on
Oh my
stream
gosh.
chat. Hello, welcome. Hardcore Bedrock is available. Yeah, it's been available for a bit now, right? I don't know why. I don't know. I could never play hardcore on Bedrock.
Why would you ever play hardcore on Bedrock is the thing.
You're gonna
'Cause,
go
like,
and
that would
cook
ch-
dinner, Lee. All right, have
Yeah,
fun
I'm
with
gonna go
that.
cook some dinner.
Yeah, I don't know. There's
My-
so many bugs and just like dying
when
for
I
no
get an
reason
ad-
that I would just get upset.
Dude, when I get an ad on your stupid little stream, it ends up showing the chat, and I already have chat minimized, so I can like look up the full video on your stream. But it
Okay,
keeps
you
showing
can join
chat.
this one, Lee. So I actually haven't. I left this one. So basically, I died to a
You
creeper.
didn't
That's
invite
all
me,
the
though.
context. I know I need to spectate world.
Hurry up and invite me.
Ignore that.
Hurry
Let me
up.
shush. Oh my
Hurry
gosh, Lee.
up.
I gotta like
Hurry.
fly back.
Hurry. Quick. you have to-
Invite cheats next. Lee. All right.
Quick, invite me. Okay, thank you.
I go to create it. So this is the world from the thumbnail. You can see, very, very slight differences. You can see I actually survived quite a bit longer. We're on day 89. The world's a bit more taken care of? Are you in creative? Do you not
die,
have
wait.
permissions?
I don't. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Or not.
Creative.
Where's the bed? Quick.
Okay.
Ah.
But basically, you know, last world was unhappy that I didn't get to do much. So I recreated the world and, you know, survived a bit longer. We've got the house that looks a little different. We got the nether portal set up. Oh my gosh, finally I'll go to sleep. Can't stand this guy. All he does is complain.
All you do is nothing. So
But,
we're
you know,
even.
actually, let me just go into spectator mode so I can fly through walls. But, you know, mined out a lot more, got a lot more done. What's over here? I see chests. Oh, I actually set up like a zombie XP farm. I didn't even realize. That's kind of funny. Huh.
Yeah. Did you not?
And then if we look over here, I can show you where was it? You know, I expanded the path, connected it up, got a nice farm over here. But what's nice is the second time I attempted this world, I actually beat the Ender Dragon. And that's the first time I've ever beat the Ender Dragon was in hardcore survival.
Where are you?
Now
I
I'm
can't
in
even see
spectator, so you
you.
can't even see me. But unfortunately, over here, you can see I got blown up by a creeper as I was filling in these last few caves. So
These bees are gonna
sad.
end up dying because they like keep touching this water. Why are they like washing themselves?
Oh, Lee's picking up my dead body. He's walking all over it. How dare you? Yeah, I was planning on renovating the whole village. You can see this. Yeah, this really ugly. It's not good.
Wow.
I know it's not good. Again, you'll see my building skills will get better. Another T mob farm. I love that thing. This thing I built like at least 50 times.
It's really easy
Over and
to build.
over again. It's for what it is. I know there's better farms, but like, come on, it's simple and it's a classic one. So
It's
yeah,
a classic farm and you can just start earning like XP right away. So
yeah. So yeah, first actual real hardcore world attempt, and this is where I was like, you know what, hardcore is pretty fun. You know, I survived like 89 days. You know, good stuff. I got hooked. So, next world.
oh man, you left the world.
Yeah, I know.
This is when I completely ruin everything.
All right.
What
is this one? Oh, I think I know either this one or the next one. And it freezes at 9%. Why does it do that? Okay. It's either this one or the next one. There's one of these worlds. I'm still really upset with how I died. And I was...
I tapped out. There we go.
What's up? Oh.
I'm just waiting for you to hurry up.
I know, I'm reopening the world. Calm down.
Is Bedrock Hardcore really worth it? Because you're just gonna end up getting frustrated from dying by like a
I mean,
heart
if you
attack or
want
something.
to, go for it. I personally won't because I prefer Java. But like, there's no reason not to if you want the challenge. But it's also just significantly harder than hardcore on Java. So you are taking that risk. All right, let's see. It's either this one or the next one that I was very unhappy with how I died. I'll have to see once I load in. But now we're up to 1.17. All right, let's spectate. Where are we at? We gotta open this up. I'm just gonna set it to creative for you, so you're already in creative.
Yeah, why haven't you been doing that then?
Oh wait, don't join.
No, I have to go get water. What do you mean don't join?
I forgot to turn cheats on.
Hold on, I'll be right back. They told me to go drink some water.
Okay, go drink your water. Ooh, it is this one. Okay, okay. I'll wait for Lee to get back so I can share the lore. Huh?
Okay,
Gotta.
that was not necessary. That was not necessary. You did not. You did not have to do
What
all that.
happened?
I saw that.
Majestic took off my shirt.
Hello. Oh my gosh.
Um.
All right. Let me know
anyways,
when you're
making
on,
some
Lee.
water.
So this one doesn't have a lot to it visually, but the lore
I
for
drank some water
it.
there.
Who are you?
Oh, you have to go. You just got here.
I
Okay,
have a
that's fine.
mending
Bye,
villager.
Majestic.
Dang.
Thanks for coming by. I don't appreciate the shirt being taken off.
Probably when I
Stopped
say
by
that.
just to do that.
Literally,
All
just stop by
right.
told me to take off my shirt, bro.
Dang, that's even more depressing. Where are you, Lee? So, I didn't actually get a lot done in this world. You can see we're only we only got to day 47. Now, the reason being is okay, you don't have anything apparently.
Hello?
I gotta do everything for you.
Eating candies, Graham. Oh, what the hell?
Okay, where is
heard what
it?
I said, that's fine.
Where is I did. I'm choosing to ignore it. Over here. Okay. Is it all the
Where
stuff
are
should
you?
still
Dude,
be
where are
here?
you?
I'm finding over here. So basically, where is it?
You're
Stuff's
eating
got to be
candy.
here
Why would you eat
somewhere.
candy?
Is it up here? I think
I'm
the
eating the rest of
timer
this
ran
stuff.
out. But basically, I died right in here because I was AFKing my zombie XP farm. I basically had gotten maxed armor with protection 4, maxed enchants on all of my gear. And I'd actually set up spent the first 47 days trying to get as close to a perfect start as I could. And so what I had done is I was AFKing down here to let the zombie spawner fill up. And it had turned to night. And so a zombie had pathfind. Oh, it died because it walked back up. But basically a zombie walked all the way down the steps and killed me while I was away from my computer.
And then himself. So
yeah, and then he walked back out while I was AFK and died. So
you couldn't even get revenge.
it was hardcore. I couldn't even get revenge if I wanted to. I was dead. So yeah, basically I had maxed out gear. You can see full enchants except for my sword. And yeah, I went AFK and died. So now whenever I go AFK, I always enclose myself in blocks.
That's what you should have been doing from the start. So
to be fair, this was back
Maybe we're just
way back
stupid.
in 1.17. I was new to everything.
Maybe we're just stupid.
But yeah, look, you can see I started terraforming. I made a custom pond. It's not good, but I made one. But yeah.
Where are you?
Spectator mode. Next world. Okay, another 1.17 world. And it froze. I'm hoping that eventually it'll just stop freezing. Because it's kind of getting annoying. Got bullied by a group of skeletons shooting non-stop. Trial chambers. Those are annoying enough. Yeah.
I'm falling into the void. Oh no. Oh, I got time.
Oh no, it's because I left the world and I'm rejoining. Eventually it'll let me just upgrade the world. I understand upgrading from an old version to a new version, takes some time, but it hasn't frozen my game before. That's kind of annoying me.
Guys, do I take off my shirt on my stream so people will join?
Hello.
Yeah. That would work.
You need people
Would that
there
work?
for it to like
Yeah,
work.
exactly. I need people there for it to even work. Hold on. No, maybe the thumbnail will update and it'll be like just huge chatas on the screen.
All right. Which world is this now? I'm gonna invite Lee
Whatever
first.
works, to be
Cheats.
honest.
There we go. Let's see.
And then as soon as people join, I'm gonna cover it up. Be like, no, you're not allowed.
Oh, I think you were on this world, Lee.
Was I?
Do you have stuff in your inventory?
Nope.
Nothing? Was this another solo world? As you can see, I got blown up by a creeper again.
Where? Where?
Let me TP you to me because Lee can apparently never find anything ever. Gosh. It's like I'm having to babysit. You can see, look over here. All of my items exploded all over the floor.
Oh, I remember this one actually. I remember when you got upset that you died to this creeper. You took a screenshot and posted it on Twitter, I think.
No, that was a couple worlds ago that I did that. But yeah, I did
that
post
one?
that. So yeah, this one I actually started again it's almost like every single time that I play. Yeah, creepers love me apparently. It's a very common theme, but every time I start a world, I'm really into, villager trade spam because it's really good. So yeah, if you look over here, I've got a bunch of villagers. We've got Silk Touch, we've got Unbreaking 3, we've got Protection 4. Down here, we've got Fortune 3 and Mending, just stocking up on really good trades really early. Very, very good idea. I flattened this village, as you can see. There's no more village. And I was in the process of taking down this whole hill. Got cows, a million villagers, all that fun stuff. We've got all of my stuff. And for this one, I started making a base. I was gonna do a floating mega base over the ocean over here. You'll see I didn't get very far with it. I got all the way up to there. And then I died. Yay. I'm so good at dying. It's like really easy, I'm leaving Lee to go check out my thing. I don't even know what this is. I don't even remember what my idea for it was. But,
Why is this iron golem just...
We've got...
a rose?
Gotta go all the way up.
Where are you?
So yeah, I'm way far away over the ocean.
If only I had commands so I could TP to you. Oh no.
Yeah, I put cheats on. I don't know why you can't use commands, but yeah, this is as far as I got.
Up me. Oh my god, shit up me.
We're leaving the world because that's it. We should be up to the new stuff now. Oh, this one. Lee was on this world. I know Lee was on this world. 1.18.2. Lee was definitely on this world. Here we go. Actually, I don't want to show off too much just yet. I gotta... I remember back when this used to have like nothing on it. Wait, Lee, shut it!
Why are you so mean?
Oh,
What did I do?
you're just bugging me. Lee was definitely on this world.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were.
No, I wasn't.
You have stuff in your inventory.
No, I wasn't.
The spawn point is like somewhere over here, I think. Anyways, let's do a quick flyover. As you can see, this is like me starting to build. This is what got me into building in Minecraft.
In a minute.
I know it's quite a big jump from the previous world, but I did not this was all very gradual. As you can see, we've played almost 400 days in this world. So this was one of our very first long form worlds that we actually played for a while.
Yeah, I remember this.
So we slowly... Where are you?
Right here.
Where's right here? Hi. But yeah, like it started from just the oh, you know what it probably is? The chicken farm you made down here.
Oh, was it?
The like 50,000 chickens we've got in this pen.
Oh my god, yeah. Doesn't it
But
automatically cook chicken?
I don't know. But yeah, we started with this mineshaft area, and you know, we kind of just slowly expanded it from here. We added some
Oh,
farms.
it was for
That
eggs.
yeah, this was I forgot. It was like it was a YouTube tutorial of like how to build houses, and so I kind of followed it. And this was like the very first house I ever built, and I was like, you know what, I could see myself doing this. I just need to practice. I never actually built an interior for it. I still think this house, even though it's like very, very similar to the house that was in the video, the interior I'm pretty sure was my own concept, and I think it stands up pretty well. I just never finished it. So that was the first house. The first house I designed, and then where is it?
Oh,
Over here. You're lagging really bad.
oh.
This was the first piece of terraforming I ever did. And I thought it turned out really well, even though it's like a tiny path with a small pond and a little, you know, rock face. Thought it turned out really, really well. And so then I tried to do it again. I made a little river over here. And actually, this dirt pillar, I have a screenshot that I posted to Twitter a while ago that I took from right here. And so I did the house, the little cliff face, then this river.
So many eggs. There's just genuinely so many eggs.
Okay, you know what we'll do? We'll kill all the chickens.
No, we don't kill all of them.
It's lagging out the game. Okay. Here, no, you know what? I'm gonna do it.
Oh. You need to do all that.
All right, let me turn the weather to clear. Hello, welcome. We're going through a bunch of my old worlds. But yeah, this was like the first time I ever got into building. And so this was the second house I ever designed over here. I'm still really happy with this one. I like the color palette. I like the gray and the white and the cyan. It's also empty, you know, a very common theme. I never did interiors back then because I didn't want to. Over here's our cow pen, you know. It exists. Here's Lee's house that we never finished. I still have the schematic for it, Lee. You should check it out at some point.
Do you actually? Why do we have an egg farm again though in this world?
I don't know. I'm not sure. We've got Lee's house. I tried really hard to find the creative world that we designed it in. I could not find it.
Why
I could not.
Whoa, what the Sigma caber?
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
do I have
why
an
is this song
Instagram?
playing?
I do have an Instagram. I haven't posted it on it in a while. But we'll have to pull up Lee's house because I do have the schematic for it. I could not find the creative test world that we did for it. Also, why exactly?
We streamed like last week, you know, so you might have just.
That's
missed
true.
out.
That is true. You might have.
Yeah.
Why did you build your house
thing.
like 4 blocks above the ground again? You made like a dirt cube for it to sit on.
I don't know, to be honest with you. I actually don't know.
Hello, welcome. But yeah, this was like the first world that we actually were like, you know, let's try getting into building in Minecraft.
You say we, but it's never me.
Well, that's not true. You designed this build entirely by yourself.
That is true, actually. I did, but I never ended up finishing it.
We have a giant storage system. I say system, it's just a wall of chests. That's also probably why you're lagging a bit.
Oh yeah.
Hi Fuzz, welcome. But yeah, the plan was this was gonna be like a gateway, and then I was gonna have like a castle on this peninsula area. Obviously, that never happened because we kind of just got burnt out of the world after a while. Plus, the 1.18 update came out, and this world was back in 1.17, I believe. And so when the new 1.18 update came out, we were like, let's start a new world, which is what the next world is gonna be. So we'll go ahead. This one, I still like this world. I'm still a fan.
Yeah, okay, bro.
How am I? I'm doing good, Fuzz. How are you? It's been a hot minute. Ugh. Oh, well, it's very nice. Yeah, I still am really happy with this world. Yeah. That's a creeper farm. That's kind of it. You're good. That's
so many
good.
eggs.
All right. Next
so many
world.
eggs.
Next world. It's the new beginnings world. This one is one of my favorites. One of my
Andy as well.
favorites. Probably, but
Oh no, never mind. He's just
Oh.
in the background.
he's here. Wait, where's Spawn? I need to go over to Spawn.
I'm listening.
Are you lying down?
You're just
Teddy?
vibing.
Yeah, I'm actually tired.
He's lying down.
All right, let's
Also,
get
Kate
Lee
Bush
on the
says hi.
world.
Oh my gosh, I got 6 people in view. Oh my god, let me take off the shirt. No.
Oh my gosh. All right. So this, before last season's hardcore world, this was our longest running world ever.
Why am I
It's
being
on
crazy?
day 581. Well, this is a copy, so it doesn't matter if you're on creative
Oh,
or not.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
this world and my horrendous cow farm that I could not manage.
But we spawned over here. Spawn was like, where is it? Spawn was like somewhere next to one of these river areas.
I do miss
and-
going on this world, by the way. Why did we stop playing this world?
Because we started our long plays in the hardcore series.
And then we just stopped playing this world.
Yeah.
For what? For
But yeah,
why?
Spawn was over here, and then you make your way across the river, and we have a custom lake. Now, this used to be the entrance to our mine, which is why I made a really gross looking path. It is no longer, because you'll see why in a second. But we had to block that off, or else you would see into some of our builds. So we have, crop farm, a little bee sanctuary area, and over here we have our starter base. Now, you actually saw this on one of our testing worlds because I world edited, copy, and pasted it into the newer versions. But this was our starter base. I'm still really, really happy with it. I'm still very proud of this world.
Oh,
one
did
of
you
our
remove the image?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
yeah. But this was
You
our
have to
starter
remove
base.
that.
I still really like it. There's our dog and our cat. Oh, Haley, look at this.
What?
Look, read this book. I didn't even realize this was here. Come here.
What?
Read the book.
Oh my gosh, I remember that.
But yeah, this was our starter base. Very fun, very fun. Over here around the corner, I expanded. I wanted to make like a village. Didn't get all the way through with getting it finished, but we have our villager breeder right here. Oh, Fuzz is asking how you are, Lee. Villager breeder
I'm-
right here.
Doing okay.
Yeah. So we got basically this was one of the worlds where I was like, if we make a farm, we have to decorate it somehow. So, no ugly build. So we've got our villager breeder fully decorated. If I go over here, you can see exactly how many villagers we have.
I don't
Let's see.
remember
I
where you
forgot
are.
how many. I'm over here by the villager breeder,
I don't remember where that is.
right next to this well.
Why did you make a bench that's actually a bed?
I got that from Wax Fraud. This was back when I first started watching Wax Fraud's videos, so lots of inspiration there. But if we go into the villager breeder, you can see we've got you know, we got a good amount of villagers waiting. I think I forgot to turn it off at one point. Oops. That's the iron farm over here.
I know. Where
But
are
yeah,
you?
you've probably seen, I've used this in a handful of creative building thumbnails, but I love this pond. This pond is genuinely one of my favorite ponds I've designed, especially with how I incorporated it and the builds, like just everything working together. It works so nice. This is the iron farm that we designed. I designed it way back on this world, and then I built it on our season 1 hardcore world, and I also turned it into one of our long play builds. So that's pretty fun. Another iron farm design. This was also back when I first started watching Flip. I got very inspired by his building style, so you can probably see it in some of these builds. But then I made a giant crop field and a sheep farm. Over here, I was expanding the village this way. So we've got our cow farm, we got a well, we got a pond that I was terraforming. I wanted to try and make a dock area. So this is what came out of it. I'm still very happy with how this turned out. And then I also repeated the same style. If we fly way back over this way, another one of our T-mob farms. Again, classic. I repeated the same style way out over here.
Yeah, we were still working on this, and then we stopped playing.
Yeah, we stopped playing, Sag. Got a sugarcane farm, and then now it's on to the fun stuff. We can head over this way
I'm crying. Wait,
to our
my classic stuff over here.
yeah, your shulker box stuff.
Oh wait, oh my gosh.
Yeah, you named them.
Yeah. This was like my shulker box systeming when I organized stuff. I hated not having anything organized.
Here, let's go to the trading hall and storage system. We haven't shown those off. Also, if I go into Sprout, yeah, I have 144 levels. We built Ilmango's gold XP farm.
Where are you?
So, over here. But here's where the fun stuff happens.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
Our villager trading hall. I spent so long on this. This was a whole like mountainside, and I mined it out by hand without a beacon.
I'm pretty sure I helped a little.
Are we gonna be in call later? Maybe. Do we do an after stream VC again?
Yeah, sure, we can do.
Do you
an
guys want to
after
listen to
VC.
Lee play Destiny 2?
Um,
But yeah, I'm still really happy. I think I would change the floor pattern a bit. It's kind of a bit all over the place with like every single wood type almost. But overall, like with the arches and the
I'm not a
roof,
nerd.
I think it looks very good.
I remember setting up the scaffolding for that, and
Yeah, it was fun. I miss doing projects like this. I need to do more projects like this in the new hardcore world. I have stuff like this planned, so I'm excited. But here
Oh,
we
yeah.
are. I actually designed my own storage system. Now, to be fair, it's not that good. It's just a bunch of, you know, just like really slow item filters all the way wrapping around. But it's the first time I ever had an automatic storage system. So, you know, we would have our input over here. We would just throw all of our items into this chest, and they would get sorted out into all of our stuff. Now, funny thing is that basically we finished building this and then stopped
then-
playing on the world.
yeah,
So we never actually got to like use it.
yeah.
We kind of, you know, built it, was like, wow, that's super cool, just to never touch it ever again. So yeah,
Yeah.
and that's kind of it for this world. We did a lot. It's still one of my favorites. I had like huge ideas, like I was gonna make
We
a
need to play
giant
on this
custom
world again,
tree.
though.
Well, I don't know. Maybe occasionally. I was gonna make a giant like
the
custom tree
villager
for the
curing
enchanting
system.
table. Yeah, we had the villager curing system that I never got to decorate because I was too
It's
lazy.
completely filled with like villagers on the other end, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
We made a system of everything to get them to the cheapest possible.
We spent a lot of time on this.
Yeah.
And these dudes don't want to get a freaking job. Except for this dude. This dude wants a job. Yeah, I never ended up filling this area fully. I kind of got lazy. Messing around with villagers is the worst thing ever. So, yeah. Well, there's that
No matter
world.
what I change my render distance to, it's just gonna be laggy unless I turn off my shaders.
Yeah. All right. Okay, next one. This one, if you ignore the name, if you started watching my channel back at the very beginning, you've seen this world.
Oh yeah, this is the first iteration.
Iteration of what?
Of our like series.
No. This was the chill Minecraft SMP that we did with some of our IRL friends way back when.
Are you gonna invite me?
I did.
Oh, that was this one. Oh.
So I'm just gonna switch to creative so I can fly around. But if you go check out our really, really old streams, some of the very first streams I ever did on my channel was on this world. And this was with some of our IRL friends. Way, way back when. But yeah, this you can probably tell where I had my influence.
I don't know, this was not really a world I liked to play on all that much.
But I made my little farm designs. We had this house. No. We didn't end up using this seed for anything.
No,
this was a random seed. Nope. We didn't use the seed for anything. This is the only time we've ever used this seed. Yeah. This was one of the first shorts I made was about this nether portal that I made into a cliff face. Very, very, very fun. I'm going to turn the weather to clear. But yeah, one of my first shorts I made was about this.
You're crazy, say what?
No, now funny story. When I set up the server, I didn't set it up correctly because I didn't know what I was doing, and I forgot to turn like the whitelist on. So at one point, some rando joined and like blew up my house, and so I rebuilt it.
Like some completely random person.
Yep. Well, actually,
Somehow...
they made a YouTube video about it because they were doing like visiting old abandoned servers or whatever. Because like there's a Discord server that has a bot that like basically scrapes like all IP addresses to try and find abandoned Minecraft servers, and they just happened to pick ours for some reason. And so on YouTube, somewhere, I forgot who made it, out there's a video of this guy just joining our world and blowing up my house for some reason. But yeah, this was like a town that one of our friends was making. Over here, our other friend had a house. He kind of blew it all up. So yeah.
I don't know I did all that.
I don't either.
He was the brightest, so it's okay.
That's his thing. He was always being dramatic. It's like kind of his thing. Always putting on a performance. But yeah. If you look at the day count, we're on day 49,500. That's because I hosted the server online, so it literally didn't go offline for like 2 years or so. A really long time. So that's why the day count is like way, way high. So yeah.
It's literally been on every single day.
So there's that, and then last but not least, the most recent survival world outside, or actually that's not true. Not the most recent one. There's one more after this one.
To most, yeah.
Yeah. So here,
You gonna invite me?
again, yeah, I am.
Let me in. Let me in.
Re-invite. But this was a Minecraft world that we made with one of our online friends named Pizza.
We've introduced pizza.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying we made it with Pizza.
Oh, and then this.
You will recognize this because I designed and built this storage room on stream. Now, this is really over the top, and we built it and then proceeded to never play on the world ever again. But I still am really happy with this design.
Maybe we should just not build storage rooms anymore. It might be like a...
No, we're definitely building storage rooms, at least on our hardcore world. We kind of need it. Our shulker monster is a
Yeah.
mess. But like, the problem is that we always start worlds with no plans and no like, we just kind of start a world to start a world. And if we don't have any goals or plans, it just, doesn't go anywhere. Because after we play for a
Yeah.
bit, we're kind of like, well, I don't know what to do. And then we kind of give up. So, but yeah, we didn't really do much on the world outside of, all of this. We built this storage system. There goes Candy. But yeah,
There
we
goes
built the
Candy.
storage system. I made ENX04's Guardian Farm way, way off in the distance. But yeah, you can see over here Pizza's private shed.
God
Oh.
damn it.
There's Candy.
Oh.
But yeah, that's kind of it. We did not do
I
a
think
whole
he's
lot
still
on this
here
world.
actually, in this area.
Pizza?
Yeah,
Maybe.
I'm pretty
Who
sure he's
knows?
still there.
YouTube ads get longer each year is a really funny username. 6 storage. Thank
Yeah,
you.
it's
thank
really
you.
great. The ceiling is like the highlight of this build, to be
Welcome
honest.
back, Fuzz. Yeah, I was really happy when I came up with the ceiling design with the dark prismarine. I love dark prismarine so much. Oh my god. The only thing I hate about it is that you need ink sacks for it.
Yeah.
But yeah. I don't have a public stream on YouTube. I think that's not true. Did my stream go offline? No, it still
Uh-oh.
says I'm...
No, it's still no. I'm still
Thank
watching.
you. I think my chat widget just disconnected. Okay, I'm gonna pull up the YouTube chat just so I can make sure it's still here. Thank you. No problem. All right, but yeah, I'm really happy with the storage system. One of my favorite practical builds. I say in quotes. I don't know how practical. How many chests are in this thing? There's so many. I thought the concept was cool, having the like tiered storage system and each tier gets wider. It was really fun to build. Not sure how practical it would be to actually use it, but that's okay. It just looks pretty. That's all that's important. All right. Whoa, whoa. All right. Hello, welcome, welcome. All right, okay. Now we're gonna we're gonna do a world tour of our hardcore season 1. The thing that kicked off all of my YouTube editing. We're gonna check this place out. Ignore this. Okay, well, ignore the floating thing in the sky. Actually, you guys have never seen this before. Ooh. I get to show off some behind the scenes
Am I
stuff
about
for
to
the
get
episode that
invited?
never... Yes,
Am I about
you
to get
will. Oh my
invited?
goodness.
I need an invite, quick.
You loved my 100 David? Well, thank you. I had a lot of fun editing that
Oh,
one.
I remember I'm over here on this end.
Yeah. All right. So basically, I died while making this episode of our last hardcore series, so none of this actually came out. So it will ignore it for now, and I will go over it after we check out everything else.
Okay, so I
So-
came out of the thing. Where are you, by the way? Oh, I missed.
I'm
this
over by
world.
our
Oh my
house.
gosh.
Yeah. So
I miss this world.
Spawn way over there, spawn village, all that fun stuff. We came over here. We made our starter house. I'm still really happy with this starter house.
Oh, this starter house was cute. I
It's
liked it.
so like our dragon egg here.
Our first armor.
First armor set. Just our old enchanting area. Oh my goodness. This place, so many good memories. The second floor, our bedroom. Got
All of
our little
the-
lookout spot. Oh, it's so, I still love this house. We've got our crop fields. We've got our nether portal. We've got our mine shaft. I still love this thing. Oh my
Yeah, this
goodness.
mine shaft
So
was
many
nice.
memories.
Wait, let's write on it.
There goes
Whee!
Lee.
And then it would stop at each level, and then you could.
Yeah, I would
You'd
stop
have
at
to
each
hold forward and then-
level.
And each level was ideal
my
for like the type
goodness.
of ore that you wanted to mine for.
Yeah. This world brings back so many memories.
And you can go up or down. Yeah.
Yeah. You just gotta
It was
hold
really
which way
nice, Yeah.
you want to go. But yeah, we've got Lee's ginormous cow farm for some
I
reason.
always like build a
got
cow
a little
farm, okay.
little pond area. We got our villager breeder. I'm still very happy with this design too. Looks very pretty. Especially the hidden area underground for collecting the villagers. Like this place looks so nice. I loved this especially this world. I really what's it called? I forgot what it like. I don't know how to say it, but like I really was trying hard to emphasize decorating everything that we built. So like all of our farms had to look pretty as well as, be useful. So, we have our villager breeder that looks very nice from the outside. We have our wool farm that looks very nice from the outside and from the inside. I think that this is some of my favorite farm design right here. Let's see. Yeah, we got
I'm coming
everything.
back
It's been
up.
running for a while.
I
Yeah.
kind of miss this mining
This
system that we used to
world.
have. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Too bad you died.
I recreated the iron farm again. I just love that design. Here's our mob farm, has to be functional and look really pretty. All right, the YouTube chat's back up. I can
Oh
pull up
yeah,
my
I remember
thing.
this mine. I remember we would always put items in chests, and then it would get sorted into the the
Yeah,
barrels
it
and
would
ready
get
to
shot
go.
up all the way up to the top.
Yeah, where are you?
I'm at the mob farm. Again, we had
Oh,
to
right,
just
This one.
I
Oh my
love
God.
I love that we made everything look really pretty as well as really functional. So this was the last thing we built, and then the next episode was going to be us transforming our nether portal.
Yeah.
And so massive W to everything. Well, thank you. But yeah, this is the episode we were working on when I died. We literally finished the
Why
project.
dying?
I was writing the script. I was working on editing. I literally had like the first minute edited, and then I was doing a YouTube stream of us collecting ancient debris, and I died. But yeah, we
How did that
basically
even happen? Oh my God.
I don't know. But yeah, we made a giant pit for our nether portal sword to, sit in, and we went and collected like 2 of every nether mob. So we've got, piglins, we've got magma cubes, slime ASMR. That's kind of funny. We've got a strider over here. We didn't get a blaze because I didn't want to get a blaze.
But then we just kill everything.
I think there's a magma cube up here.
I remember, yeah, the magma cube
Ice
got lost or
Spice.
something.
No, it's right here. It's up in the. It's named Ice Spice, and it's up here in the.
Oh my gosh, I
in the
remember
lava.
that. Yeah. I don't know why it's over here. I don't know. We did name our magma cubes so they wouldn't despawn. I remember me naming it Ice Spice.
Yeah, because you have to name tag them or else they despawn. So
Yeah.
Washington. Yeah, I don't know where we got the names from. Hello,
I don't know
hello.
either.
You gotta go. You'll be back in about 15 to 20 minutes. All right, Fuzz. See ya. But yeah.
Alright, see ya.
So this was the overworld side. You know, this took a while digging out this giant pit, designing all of the different sections. You know, you got your Basalt Delta, Soul Sand Valley, Nether Waste, Warped Crimson Forest. So, you know, we got the overworld side done. But the impressive part is the Nether side, and we'll go check that out now. So, I broke about 4,000 pieces of bedrock by hand to make this pit. So basically, it's the same concept. You know, you have a giant pit and you rebuild part of the other dimension in it. So we have like a mini overworld down here. We've got, you know, our mountains, our fake pond, we've got trees growing, we've got a village house, we've got Terry Joe, and our different animals, because you know you got to name tag
Ruben.
them all.
Oh my goodness.
Doja Cat, Ruben.
Doja Cat. Oh yeah, I remember
Sean.
Doja Cat and Ice Spice were supposed to match.
So yeah, and then you know we made the walls out of blue ice to make it look like the sky. We've got the same sword portal, but I was really happy with this build. You know, mining 4,000 bedrock by hand was a huge pain in the butt, but unfortunately I died right after we finished it. But yeah, here if we look under here,
Died for what though? Like why did you
I covered the bottom in basalt. But yeah. Here, wait, let's see if we can go find where I died, if all the items are still there. Where's the bastion?
Yeah, wasn't it when you were getting
I was
looting
trying to enter a
bastion?
bastion.
And then
Let's see if you can
brute
find
murdered
one.
you.
Yeah. Well, like 4 of them, they ganged up on me. I'm trying to find one. Let's see if we can find a bastion. I know that there was one. I just don't remember where it was. Here, let's /locate
Can you keep me
structure bastion. Let's see if this is the right one.
Can you TP me?
In a second. Okay, no, it's not this one. How's the new world going so far? It's going good. The next episode should be out very soon. Very soon. Oh my goodness.
I remember the reason that you were even doing it was because you were like, I'm bored, I want to stream something, so let's go stream me like looking for ancient.
No, okay, I was getting ancient debris so I could start working on a secret project that I'm not going to talk about now. But
yeah,
now I kind of regret going out and getting ancient debris for the secret project because I died. So sad. I don't know. I died raiding a bastion. Very sad.
Can you TP me to you?
Yeah, well, I'm going back. I don't even know where you are or where I am.
Oh yeah, I remember we had to mob proof the inside of this area, so we like set up a bunch
we
of
had carpets and buttons all over
and stuff.
everything because otherwise like ghast and stuff would spawn in there. That would not be good. Dude, where am I? Where is spawn? Here it is. Yeah, I don't know. I can't find the bastion I died at, but so excited. Our builds are amazing. Well, thank you. Why does it keep disconnecting my YouTube chat? This is like annoying. Anyways, you can see, look, we have a bunch of wood and stuff. All the rails are gone, but we had rails and stuff to move the striders and magma cubes and stuff up.
I'm just gonna not get TP. That's cool.
Okay, you know what? You lazy bum.
I can't TP though. It's not my fault. I remember exploring this area. Oh my gosh.
Why not be? You know, I could have edited the video and then at the end show me dying, but I don't know. I just was not motivated at that point since I was dead.
Yeah, he got really depressed after that.
Oh my gosh, no.
He like got super depressed. He like said, I'm gonna end it all. I'm not gonna do any more Minecraft
Hello.
content. I'm quitting as a Minecraft creator. He said that. Yeah.
I did not say all of
True
that.
facts. True facts. If he says
No,
otherwise,
but
it's fake
I
news.
just like I don't know. I just kind of lost all motivation after I died, cuz I was like I had everything. I got it all done. I was like making big progress cuz like if we go back to the overworld, like the village redecoration project that we did in our hardcore world, that was going to be the next episode after this one. Cuz I had it all planned out and everything, and I had already just started like designing the houses for it, and it was gonna be this village. And so I even had like, if we go down here, there's like giant tunnels that I was gonna turn into like a huge villager trading like empire. And then if we go down over here, where is it? Like if we go down this way leads all the way into an ancient city, and I was gonna remodel the ancient city, you know, get all the skulk out, make it look brand new, just like a whole bunch of stuff that I had planned for the world. And so, you know, I died, and I was like, dang, I guess I can't do that anymore. No, we're about to leave the world. But I mean, you know, I will say, wasted opportunity.
No. Stop making
Posture
me sit
check.
upright. I don't want to.
I definitely think I should have at least made the video and then, you know, at the end showed that I died. But also, I don't know, I feel like the video would not have turned out as well as I had wanted it to be.
Are you gonna perhaps, you know, like TP me
Be done? No, we're like done. This is it. That's the last world.
But I'm gonna be stuck in the nether. Like, come on,
I
man.
can't even TP you out of the nether. Or I
Yes, you
can.
can.
What? Here, wait. Here, wait.
Wait, what do you, dude?
Dang it. Good job. Here, wait. Let me do that. Let me do that.
Why are you?
I want a water bucket clutch from way high up. All right, but yeah, that's kind of it. We've gone through.
Falling.
Okay, yeah, feather falling. I don't think you would survive from that high.
I didn't clutch though. I literally had feather.
You didn't?
Falling. I didn't clutch. Yeah. Oh.
See, this is why I don't water bucket clutch. It's fine. I have cheats. I'm cheating, everyone. Oh my god. What's the appeal of playing on hardcore? Just like, you know, I have to be extra careful. Like, I can't just, you know, go all crazy, and I have to, you know, be very precise. There's always the risk of losing everything. I don't know. I mean, I can understand how hardcore has kind of lost its appeal, because once you get far enough, you kind of are pretty much invincible unless you're like really, really dumb. It's really hard to die after a certain point unless you get yourself in just a really bad situation. But I think it's still fun. You know, you have to be very careful. You can't just die a bunch. You know, all of those easy deaths to creepers and stuff, you got to be very careful about. But
let's see if I can water bucket clutch.
I will say, I like the idea that, you know, once you're dead, it's over. Because, you know, there's a definite stopping point that you have to get to.
I actually did manage to water bucket clutch.
I'm going to try again.
You want to try again?
But, like, because I feel like it's a good way to find, you know, to have a reason to finish things.
Oh, I just realized. Why is my...
I did it. Yay.
Oh, no. My music isn't right. Hold on. Let me refresh it.
Because I feel like if I was doing just a regular survival series, I would never know how to end it. You know, I feel like at some point, even though you keep dying a bunch, like, how do you just end that? I feel like I would struggle to come up with a good way to, you know, finish it off. But like
Sometimes
with a hardcore series,
okay,
you just play until you're dead, and then it ends it for you. But yeah,
the water bucket clutch. Ow. Ow.
I'm hitting you in F5 too. But
What
yeah.
happens if I do this?
Ah! All right. That's kind of it. That's like all of our old... Okay. He's gonna kill me! Oh my gosh. That's all of our old... Dang. Booty pillager, really? That's the name of your
That's what
sword.
That's what it's called. Yeah.
That's
No,
silly.
not my sword. That was my pickaxe.
That's your pickaxe? Okay, that's
My
dumb.
pickaxe.
All right.
Oh, okay.
All right. That's kind of it. Everything else is just either our most recent hardcore world or, like I said, a world that I started, played for like 5 minutes, and then gave up forever. So yeah, I don't know. What should we do now? Any ideas? You had a hardcore for 2 years. Hardcore room for 2 years, and when you died, you were devastated. But now you have a new one, and you get to continue. Yeah.
Oh, here, I'll go.
It's like
look, guys,
if-
we'll draw.
Oh my
Look,
goodness.
I'm gonna be drawing now. Haha, look.
But like, yeah, like each time I know what I did wrong and I can improve on it. Like we've from our first series to our second series, we've improved a lot. Because I mean, we got way more done in our first 100 days than we did
think-
on our first like 400 days of our first series.
I think my stuff is like not loading correctly. Hold on.
You mainly play on creative, and you have a run with a
Hold
friend
on.
going, and that's the thing. It never ends. Yeah, I can see the appeal in it not ending. I think, especially like, I think for like what we had for the New Beginnings world with all of this stuff, I think having a forever world would be great. I don't know about getting back on New Beginnings, but maybe starting a new survival world that's just plain survival. And, you know, just having a forever world, I think would be a good idea.
Yeah, a forever world would be really fun. Also, what am I supposed to do now? You guys
I don't
wanna
know.
look at me,
That's
like,
kind of it.
set up my.
All right. Does anyone have any ideas for what to do? If not, I might end off stream because I do kind of want to get something for dinner. Hungry. Do we do an after stream VC maybe?
Yeah, we can do an outro stream VC. I don't know if Fuzz is still there though, so.
They might be. I know they said they were leaving for like 20 minutes, and that was, what time is it? About 15 minutes ago. So they might be back soon. Do I play here? I'll play like 1 or 2 rounds of Pillars of Fortune. You don't have to
Oh my
join me
goodness.
if you don't want to.
I'm probably not going to join. Do I try to draw? Oh my gosh.
How's the new world going?
do-
Or no, I am reading old messages in chat. My bad. All right. I'll play like
Should I
1 or
play,
2 rounds of Pillars of
show-
Fortune.
Hold on, wait. Like, should I? Should I?
You
show,
can
like,
show the
head-
drawing you're working on right now.
No, I got like booty on that drawing. There's nothing but butt cheeks, so I don't think I'm. Okay.
Kegley, okay.
Andy.
You're gonna have to go. Have a nice night. You just had a sneezing fit. Welcome back, Fuzz. Also,
I
see you,
don't know what's
Maid.
wrong, but something's my VTuber like stuff wasn't working. Can you talk?
All
real quick?
right. Me?
Yeah, like the React.Fugi is not working, or Fugi Tech.
Maybe you have to refresh Discord or
Oh, I think I have
OBS
to log
later.
back in. Hold on.
Here.
Why
I'm
did
gonna
it
play
stop
like
me up?
1 or 2 Pillars of Fortune games. I'm really bad at this now. I don't know what happened. I used to be kind of good when me and Lee were playing it like a while ago, but now I'm just
gotta-
terrible.
I gotta be right back.
You got some ice cream. Awesome.
Hello?
Ice cream's great. There's nothing wrong with
Okay, that
liking
works.
ice cream. I love ice cream. Dude, minecart
don't
with
know.
furnace is trash. I got a mud brick wall. All right, let's see if I can do any better. My last like 10 rounds of Pillars of Fortune, I've just like completely just done really bad.
What am I
Hello?
supposed to do now, though? Do
Go
I just
away.
are we just chatting on my end?
I think we're just chatting on your end. I'm playing like
Yeah.
1 or 2. Dude, why are they both going after me? Get away. This is what I'm getting freaking ganged up on. And Pillars of Fortune. This is like trash. Dude.
Okay, guys, I get to take off my shirt for everybody who stayed at the end. Haha. Or something like that.
Dude, I need these guys to leave me alone.
Actually, I'm probably gonna go get a snack really quick.
Then go get snack.
Yeah.
Dude.
Actually, yeah.
That
I'm
was
probably gonna play
so
Destiny 2,
lame.
after
Oh my
this
gosh, go
game.
play Destiny 2. Here, we'll play
Let's
play another
Destiny
game.
2. Oh my
That one was
God.
bad. No one saw that. That one was terrible. As long as I don't get double teamed, I'm gonna be fine. My head.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
What happened to my head?
Right here. I just got the. I'm just gonna flash. There you go. There.
Are you ending stream?
I'm ending stream. Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for
Dude,
watching.
all of my overlays are gone. Here. Are we after stream VCing then? Lee? Well,
hold
Lee's
on.
dead.
For some reason, my thing is broken.
Whoa, how did they get all the way down there? Well, if you're ending stream now, where do
I
we
end stream.
where are we wanting to go for after stream VC?
I don't know.
I got a bucket of water. Dude, I'm saved. Okay, we'll do this round and then I'll end off stream. Cat spawn egg, nice.
Okay, there we go.
No one saw that. That did not happen.
Everybody saw that. Oh my gosh, you're so bad. Everybody point and laugh.
Hello.
Everybody point and laugh.
Oh, I threw out a block. I
Uh,
didn't mean to. Dang.
I think there's something wrong with my OBS or something.
What's my creative process? It depends. Depends on what I'm trying to build. I will say it very much depends.
I'm gonna turn on the camera.
I killed someone. Yeah.
Andy, do you want to play Destiny 2 or something?
I'm like,
Dude, you sound like you're about to fall asleep.
Probably if you want to join in my server, we can VC in my server. Because Lee's server is still like
It's
off
going to be set
limits.
up forever. Like, it's going to be in setup. I'm like not going to use this ever, I swear. Andy.
Bell, of course. Good job, me. Actually, what am I doing? I got a bucket of water. I can just swim.
This one's pretty smart. Wow.
Honestly, whenever I'm designing builds, I usually look up inspiration before I do anything. Because, like, I'll have my build idea in mind, and I'm like, okay, let's see what other people have come up with to design their builds. And see if that kind of, you know, sparks any inspiration or any ideas for me. Because I will say, trying to come up with an entirely, you know, unique design 100% on my own is very difficult, very challenging. So, you know, why design something on your own when you could, you know, take inspiration from what other people have already built?
Look at my camera really quick, sorry.
On Discord? Oh my
On
goodness.
Discord.
It's so silly and sloppy. Dude, this guy crushed himself with an anvil.
Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go eat something. I'm kind of hungry.
Dude, what the hell? No! I fell! Okay, go away, Lee. Goodbye. All right.
Hi, chat. Hello.
Okay, you can go. All right, that's gonna be it. Creating something truly unique is unbelievably satisfying. You know, that's fair. That's valid. All right, we're gonna end off stream. I think we're heading to my server to VC, maybe question mark. We'll see. If I'm there, I'm there. If not, then I'm probably eating or something. So, thank you everyone.
Eating me.
Go away. Oh my goodness, this guy. All right, thanks everyone for stopping by. I know it was not the most entertaining stream, but walking down memory lane was pretty fun. So, I don't know. I want to get back into doing regular streams. Work schedule is all over the place, so I don't know when that'll be possible, but streams every now and then when I can. So, I'll see you guys in the next one. Join my Discord server for stream announcements and new videos soon, hopefully.